We're live.
Okay, can you see the dark eye?
No, I can only see the D30.
Don't know why. So, recap. Well, I can do one. So we last time we started at the Fleeing Fox, and we got into the wood to talk to the orcs with some arguments. So a giant thumb and their leader's head, and the Orkland, after a short battle between two of their members, decided to listen to us after all, and decided to leave alone the people at the Fleeing Fox. So we were done there, and we got to Fexcare, the last city before going into north in the Orkland. So when we left off, we were in the tavern at Fexcare. That I think that's much about it.
That's correct. Okay, just rearrange this a bit. Okay. And I'll have to check something. Yeah, I did that. Okay. Then I will just give you the overview.
Yes.
Of the city. Yeah. Okay. Here we have again have Fexcare.
Okay.
And currently you are at the Wild Bodier Tavern.
Yeah.
And after asking for a hotel, or rather somewhere to sleep, you were told to go across the street to the Grey Seneschal.
Yeah.
Which is a guest house for cart drivers, usually.
Okay. No problems with that. Last time I suggested that we send some scholars to check out if there were some kind of a library around, or records of something about voyages through the north. Don't know if the ID, if someone else think it's a good idea.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
sounds like a
remember
good idea.
about that.
It was by the end of the game. Just
we could say other character. We could say other Tim has already left for the library.
Well, we will do so in the morning. It's late in the evening right now.
yeah. Could go there with Detroit.
Exactly. He and Detroit will leave and try to find something out.
Okay. Perfect. Anyway, it isn't to suppose. Well, we aren't supposed to stay there much longer. I think a day should be sufficient.
Yeah,
Sounds right
sounds
to me.
about right.
Okay.
So, as you settle, do you go to the hotel, or do you try to find somewhere else?
I say let's go to the hotel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
let's go
same
there.
here.
Yeah, let's go there. I think we are very tired, so I guess
Yeah, I don't even have to roleplay
And
that much. I'll be right
no,
back.
no, no, you are. Yes, this week
I,
we're all tired.
right. I'll be right back.
Okay. Mm. Okay. As you cross over the street, a boy comes to Gruff,
Okay.
um, and has some uh, some linen in his hand with some kind of picture on it. Here, wanna join?
Okay, a picture of what?
The daggers, they're the best. You will
I
be
don't.
totally protected.
The dagger. I don't want a dagger.
No. Join the daggers.
What is the daggers?
We are the biggest ones, you know, of all the gangs here.
Well, I have no. If you don't mind, my boy, I have other business or other business here.
I tell you, if you don't join, you will regret it.
I think you will regret if you don't stop your nonsense.
Come on, it's only 1 ducat per person.
Yeah, right. Get away, you freaking.
Well, what do we have to win? What do we have to win if we go there?
Win?
But I don't
You
join the
have.
dagger. I don't want to join a club.
We won't be staying here
It's not
long
a.
enough.
It's not a club. It's a gang. You will be protected.
I'm not interested yet. At least I'm not interested. I don't think we are interested.
I'm
So when
ignoring him.
yeah.
I'm ignoring the kid.
Okay. Well, we will be protected from whom I think we can handle ourselves quite safely. Look
If
at
you think,
us.
if you think so, good luck. And he will turn away.
Laughing there. I have half a mind to slap that kid and teach him some manners. If I would,
Oh,
if I would have talked to my father when I was a kid or to a superior adult, I would have having a Thorwaldian, I say, re-education, if you know what I mean, Gruff.
yeah, I agree with, but why me? I'm looking at the others. I'm looking at Marview. Why do you think he asked me? I'm the only
Oh,
one. I am the only one in danger here. It's because of my funny hat.
I shrug.
maybe he thinks you're the leader. I mean, I was expecting crime in this city, but I didn't thought it was that rampant.
Well, let's say we do rounds of, you know, I'm missing the word. Tour de garde. That's so French. Okay. Yeah, we make some shift through the night to watch over our stuff.
Yeah, okay, yeah, we can do that. Who wants to be the first? I can start if you want.
It can be anywhere through the night. I don't mind.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll do second shift.
Oh, let's make third. I'll make third, and so. Okay, well, it's just to make sure. I don't know if this boy was serious, but I don't know the place much. I don't
We'll
know the
see.
customs here.
I have half a mind to slap over a couple of these gang members. See what happens.
So, as you enter the hotel, a small bell rings, and in this dusty lower floor, a man will come behind the counter. Hello, I'm Roger Dunkel. Who are you?
Looking at Mario.
We're just a group of wary cartographers. We'll be able to just looking for a place to stay. For the night.
Cartographers. What's that?
Yeah, map makers. Well, actually, we're scouting the area for map makers north of here.
You're
That's
scouting
right, isn't it?
base camp.
No, we're just gonna scout the Orklands.
Oh, I see. Well, anyways, how many rooms?
Well, I'd like to take a room for myself, but it's up to the rest of the.
How much does a single room for one person cost?
Wait. Okay, here. It's 4 silver for a single room. It's 5 for a double.
Okay.
Do we have like a?
And there's at maximum 3 doubles.
All right, we'll probably do 3 doubles then.
I don't mind sleeping on the floor.
And is that an orc?
Yes,
Yes.
what of it? He's a peaceful one, don't worry. We're responsible for him.
I don't tolerate any fighting in here. If he starts thrashing about, you're gonna pay everything.
You know what? If there's some fighting, it will be because of that dagger gang outside.
I've told them to stay
I look
away.
Our orc is a civilized one, and he won't fight unless attacked.
But I would be wary if I were you, going around in the city. Newcomers usually get a rough time.
Well, yeah, we'll keep to ourselves. We're not stupid. But we can also handle ourselves, so,
We're not gonna be
yeah.
there very long either.
Needless to say, we are not about here to start fights. It's not in our interest. So,
Well, then you won't have to pay extra.
I'm not planning to. And I put down the 4 silver.
I put down 4 for myself.
So that's 2 single rooms.
And
Well, did you give us some ducats, Mario, at the enter of the town? Yeah, what is it? I haven't noted them. If you did.
let's see. There's 2 single rooms, and there is 9 people total. Mavon,
I
the
think it's 8
Bard.
people.
Well, Borkai
Eight total.
will sleep on the floor,
Okay.
and myself, I can do that myself.
Hey, no sleeping on the floor in my establishment. Everyone gets a bed. Or at least you pay. If you want to sleep on the ground anyway, then that's your thing.
Well, we'll pay then.
So,
How much would it be in
A ducat
total?
and 5 silver for the rest of the group if they don't want single rooms.
I can still
I'll put
pay
a ducat
that.
and 5.
I
So-
know I have still 3
Just a
ducats.
second.
Sorry.
Oh, right. You have nine people in total. So if you take the 3 doubles, that's 1.5, and then 9 silver up for 3 single rooms.
Okay.
I'm back. Um,
Okay, so we have. I know I have 3 ducats, but I know that our wizard has at least has begotten some travel money, if I'm right. But we should be able to afford it.
Well, our travel money is Marview who has it.
Marvio, right?
yeah. I I'm putting down it would be a ducat and 5 silvers for the rest, since you already put down 4 for yourself. And I put down 4 for myself. So that would be 3 doubles, 6 plus 7 and 8. Right?
It's 3 doubles, and you need 3 singles. And I say, let's say that.
Well, 3
Maybe-
doubles would be 6.
Right.
And single.
So we are 9
Would be
and
Yeah. And
Oh, yeah, that's right.
let's say Maven takes the last single room.
yeah.
Sounds good.
That works.
Okay, so obviously we're gonna be guarding outside the rooms because
Yeah.
as long as how well we're just gonna be guarding. So um,
Yeah.
when I'm on guard, I'm also gonna check the windows if anybody can come in for secret doors. But yeah, mostly I'm guessing that if somebody would come, they would come through the door. So yeah.
So
Well, I guess before going to sleep, maybe we can all check our room to see how it's made and if there's no secret door, in case there are.
Well-
there probably wouldn't be a secret door because the innkeeper doesn't like these gangs. So I mean, what would he have a secret door for gangs he doesn't like coming in there and stealing our stuff?
It's Torwallian paranoia.
Yep. Just checking.
okay, if you want to check, then do a perception check
Okay.
and tell me how much you have left.
Right. I gotta open up my character sheet here. I've got my notes here separately, but okay. Skills. I think this will be my first skill roll.
Nothing left. No, I no.
Would that be Sinnes? No, not Sinnesschärfe.
Doch, doch.
Sinnesschärfe. Okay, so
Yeah.
I got 1 in that, so that means I can take off 1 to fix it, right? So I have Klugheit, Intuition, so intelligence, and 2 times intuition. Okay, so I have intelligence 8. Okay, 11. So I can take off 1. So I would have made the intuition roll, and I failed the intuition, so I didn't make it either way.
Okay. So you start going through the rooms, feeling up the walls, but you don't come up with any hidden passage.
Okay.
Or no secret compartments.
Yes, yes. It just reminds me of Hero Quest. I don't know if you know that one.
Yeah. Do you search the room for treasure or for doors?
Why
For,
not?
for traps, it was treasures or
Yeah.
traps or secret doors.
Traps and doors, yeah.
Yeah. Good times. It was kind of the first RPG-like thing. It wasn't like a real RPG, but like thing that I ever played.
Yeah, me
Good
too.
times. Yeah, it was popular in Europe. Anyway,
Okay. So, the rooms are all on the upstairs, so if anyone wants to enter your rooms, they first have to go up the stairs.
Right. So I'll be looking at the stairs.
Yeah. At least in the double rooms, there's also a small, not chair, but without the hocker. Do you know the word for hocker?
That would be a. It's like a stool, a small stool.
Yeah.
So all it is, it's like it's a little round piece of wood with 3 little legs.
Okay.
It's a small stool.
Yeah.
A hocker, yeah. I don't think there's a different word for that, just stool.
Yeah. So you have something to sit yourself in the in the hallway, and so you will have the rooms to yourself. I presume Gruff will share the room with Borkai.
Yeah, because we kind of begin to trust each other.
Yeah, and I can tell you, Uksh won't share a room with him.
No?
So, okay. Uksh will share a room with Halma, and Detroit share the room with Asgard.
Okay.
So, and let's do a first a willpower check. Who wanted to do first?
Condor.
Sure, I'll do it.
Do a willpower check. Selbstbeherrschung.
Selbstbeherrschung, okay.
To
That
see if you
is-
can stay awake.
I have a 1 in this. It's a bravery. What is it? It's a little bit small here.
It's a physical
K
talent.
KO.
Constitution.
Oh, Constitution. Okay.
Courage, constitution, and strength.
And yeah, I've got a 13. That's a new one. I don't know that one. What's that in German?
Konstitution.
Konstitution. Okay, macht Sinn. Yeah. Okay, so let's try with bravery. 16. Well, I have only a 1, so I failed this. Kind of worthless to rolling. To continue rolling since I have only 1.
Well, you can. How much did you get over?
Well, I have rolled a 16, and I have a bravery of 12.
Okay. So by now you're 3 over. Do
Wait.
the other rolls.
Okay, so the Constitution 12. I made that one. I got a Constitution of 13, and Strength, Körperkraft 13, and I have 14 in that, so I
Okay.
didn't make the other ones.
Okay. So you sleep. You don't sleep. Sleep early, but you have problems all the time to stay awake because you just sitting there with your back against the wall, looking down an empty corridor. It's also dark. At first there's light from below, but then on that also gets doused. And you're sitting there in the dark, and it gets ever more hard to stay awake. And at some point you just doze off.
Oh.
I didn't have the courage to stay awake, technically.
Yeah. Yeah. The willpower.
The willpower. I'm just kidding, yeah.
Okay. Let's see if who wanted to do second. Gruff, you?
The second was Marbio.
Okay, then let's you do a willpower check
Yeah.
to see if you awaken at the time, because there's no one to wake you. And I would say the it's has an increased difficulty by 2.
Well, then I'm probably not. I'm gonna get it. Let's see. Willpower is courage, constitution, strength. Okay. Courage. I'm under courage. I'm under constitution, and I got a 20 for strength, which
Okay.
well, I got 12 strength, so it's an 8, and I have with 3 willpower. So.
Okay. So you sleep through as well.
Yeah. No.
Okay. Then the last was for Gruff, right?
Yes.
Let's see if you start. If you can awaken at your allotted time slot.
Just what I rolled. You know, you hear
Also-
me. Yeah.
Also an increased difficulty by 2.
Well, yeah. Okay. You hear me snore,
Okay.
hoping that my snoring will will go away some intruders.
Here we go.
So, in the morning, you are awakened by the sound of people in the street. Well, the first people in the street, someone is dragging a cart by. And you find yourself in the, or Konda finds himself alone in the hallway, slumped against the wall. Yeah, and the rest in their beds.
When I wake up, I quickly pack my things.
Yeah,
See
I
if,
also check my things.
Yeah,
As
me
you
too.
pat everything down, there's at least seems to be nothing missing.
Okay. Well, we were lucky. Maybe.
Right. I will get up, look around, and I will check on the others. So yeah.
As you go through the rooms, it seems like everyone is starting to wake. You come across Uksh, who he looks like dead, lying on his bed.
Dead. Hey, Hope.
As you touch him, he comes to life again. What? I was sleeping.
Just checking. Just checking.
Ah,
Okay. So it seems that we didn't miss any piece of anything.
Yep. So I say let's get some breakfast.
mm. Yeah, as you go down into the common room, there's also already a couple of tables. So, what can I get you? Good morning.
I'd like just the local standard breakfast.
Okay, so slice of bread, an egg, and a bit of cheese.
That sounds about right. Something to wash it down. I don't know.
That'll be 3 hellers.
Okay. I'll give him that. I give him the 3 hellers.
Yep. Okay. So he returns shortly after that with a plate of bread, cheese, and an egg.
And I ask him, could I have something to drink with that? I don't know.
What do you want?
I don't know. I feel like some goat's milk or something. If you have.
Okay. That will be another heller.
Okay. No problem. Pay him.
Mm-hmm. So.
And I'm enjoying my breakfast. I hope I'm enjoying it, at least.
Well, the egg is freshly cooked.
Okay.
So
yeah.
What does the rest do?
Oh yeah, I want the same thing.
Okay. So for 4 hellers for you too. Chris? You there?
Chris?
I think he's ghosting.
Yep, I think his internet just went bye-bye.
Yeah.
At least for a while.
Oh, okay. Well, I think everyone will have something to eat.
The others will go down as well, yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna discuss like what should we do? We got a whole day, and our I'm guessing our wizard
Our scholars.
Mavion will be
Mavion and Detroit. Yeah.
in Detroit. They will be going to the local library. So
well, we will look if there's any. I presume at least there will be town hall or something. Maybe we can find something there.
I'm gonna assume that that there's gonna be at least one, and hopefully, and then we can maybe get some more information. I'm more thinking about what me and the others should do since then. I mean, we could stay here.
Well, maybe I have an idea. I will ask. Well, I'm calling for the tender of the place. Hey, come here, Mister.
Yes.
Okay, the city here, it's dangerous.
Well, if you are not part of one of the gangs or stand-up citizen, then the gangs take you for free.
Okay, thank you. I'm looking at the others. Maybe we could play the bodyguards today to our 2 scholars.
That's true. Well, honestly, I don't think we're gonna stay here long enough to start any trouble.
Yeah, but you know what? If Maven goes in trouble, he will throw fire all around the place.
Right.
I think I can protect myself.
Oh, okay. Was just offering. Okay. Well, maybe we could just stay here and get out of the trouble. We are not here to fight. We're here just to rest before our.
Yeah, and we're not here. Yeah, I agree. We're not here for vacation either. So I think, as unexciting it may sound, staying and waiting here until our friends are done in the library might be the best thing.
Chris, you back again?
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree with the sentiment, even though I really am not in the context at the moment.
We could also join our scholar friends if they might need protection, but I mean they can watch out for themselves, at least until then. But that might be something we could do.
Yeah.
You can do perception checks.
Okay, I'll do one.
I'm on it.
It's
I might actually.
okay. I made my intelligence roll. I rolled a 4, and then what do we have still here? And then 2 times intuition.
I have 4 left. 4
Okay.
points.
I rolled a 20 on my second intuition roll.
Okay.
And a 12, yeah. I'm not rolling good today.
Chris?
Just a second. It's two. So it's 2 intuitions and what? Or
1 cleverness, I think.
just a second. Let me find it. All right, cleverness. All right, I got my cleverness and both my intuitions missed by 1. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna get it. Yeah, I made it with 1 left over.
Okay. So you and Gruff hear a small, a short and broken off jingling.
What is that?
What?
The jingling. Narvio, did you hear that?
Like bells? Was the jingling like bells, or was it like some sort of just?
Like a small bell. More like the bell at the entrance.
Maybe it's just the entrance bell.
Yeah, I turn over towards move towards the entrance.
You can you see a couple of feet disappearing upstairs, slowly and slightly crouched.
I don't like that. They don't look like normal tenants or visitors. Well, let's not be too hasty, but I'm gonna have my hand on the side to grab my axe quickly, and I'll follow with the others. Like, stick together for now.
Yeah, let's eat. We're hungry.
Yeah. I mean, let's stick together.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you go back to eat, or?
I'm following.
Okay. As you go upstairs, you hear the clapping of a door closing.
How close is it?
Don't know. Could be any one of the doors. They're not locked.
Well, I go and I check my room first.
Okay. What's good? High or low?
High.
Okay. In your room, you at least find no one.
Okay, I'm gonna roll perception real quick, just to, made, 1 off of cleverness, or no, right at cleverness, and my first intuition I missed by 1, and I make my second intuition, so I made perception by 2.
Okay. So you listen shortly, and you hear some noises coming out of one of the rooms.
I step back into the hallway and follow the noise.
Yeah. And you enter the room of Dietrich and Asgard. And in there is a red-headed woman in a slightly dusty dress, and she's what English?
Well, what you wanna say? Tell to me. Yeah, I know the answer.
Gebückt.
She is ducked. She's ducking.
No, not ducking.
Cowering, maybe.
Crunch.
No.
Hunched.
Hunched.
Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe hunched over the bed of Detroit.
Okay.
May I help you, miss? I speak up.
You can do another perception check.
All right. 3, 7, and 20. So I probably missed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she apparently straightens the bed sheets. What? No, thank you. I'm just doing the beds.
I know, and how do you like working here?
Oh, it's nice.
That was a human nature. 9, 17, and 6. Human nature is cleverness, intuition, and charisma. Okay. The 9 makes it, and the 6 definitely makes it. The 17 is 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, yeah. It's only 3, and I got 10. So
Okay.
I only missed it by 3, and I got 10 skill.
You're not entirely sure. She her answer, when she answered, her eyes just went to one of the corners of her eye. So usually, maybe she was looking at something, or maybe it's a sign of a lie.
Oh, it's a nice little hotel. And I lean my against the door.
Yes, isn't it? She will go around and go to Asger's bed.
Oh yeah, it's good. I was expecting this place to be a lot rougher, a lot more crime-ridden, and
Sorry.
you know.
Okay. Do I see?
Did you follow him?
Yeah, I've been following up. I wanted to check also. Well,
Okay.
I didn't. Well, I didn't say it explicitly. Wait, out of character. I didn't say that explicitly. So I'm kind of worried. So to be fair, I'll do it like correctly.
Okay.
I'll follow up now. I said, what's going up there?
Okay.
Hey, guys,
I
want to check up fast, see what
when you
Mavion is doing.
okay.
Marvio, sorry. Mavion is the elf, right?
Right.
That's other Tim.
So when you come up there, you see him standing in the door frame and talking to someone.
Okay.
So does she reply to what I just said?
I'm just gonna walk up to Marvio.
After she's done with the bed, she'll come to the door. May I?
Yeah. And as she walks away, I'm making a perception check to see if I see anything she's concealing.
Okay.
Can I try? Do I see her now?
Yeah, you see a red-headed woman, maybe mid-20s, trying to get past Mario.
I asked Marvio, is everything all right? Can I do also a perception check?
I missed my perception check.
Okay, you can do.
Okay. Of course, I'm not rolling well. My intelligence roll 19. I'm gonna try anyway. Intuition works, and the other one fails. I'm pretty sure. I'm not very aware person, I guess. So.
Okay.
So I said, okay, seems fine then, and I walked down.
Mm.
I just
Okay.
shrugged my shoulders.
Yeah, I was just talking to the cleaning lady. I stand around the. I hang around in the hall until she's gone.
Well, she goes to one of the other rooms that you weren't using.
Mm. Okay, which room did she get? Whose room did you go to, or do I not remember?
No, it's none of yours. It's and one of the ones that you didn't use.
Uh, I
So
just
must.
start up a conversation with Daughter in the middle of the hallway as she's doing this. You know, to pass up time, just chit chat and just let him know that I'm kind of, keeping an eye on things.
Okay. Yeah. I
Like,
chit chat. I said, yeah.
yeah, how's the premium fire around here?
Oh, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Out of character, I come right back. I continue talking about the intricacies of premium fire in general, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna.
Okay.
I need a napkin or something.
So, after maybe 5 minutes or so, she'll come back out again and go to another room.
Not one of ours?
Nope, none of yours.
Uh-huh. Uh, I'm just gonna wait around until, just chatting with him until she leaves. There's no reason to role play this whole thing.
Okay. Well, after this one, she will actually go down.
All right, just to not make it look so suspicious,
Yeah.
I kind of go into the room that she was in that would belong to us with him, and then I make a perception check while we're continuing to talk about the anchor.
You mean you go back into the room of Detrot, yes?
Detrot and Asgeld, I think.
Asgard, yeah.
Asgard. Yeah, and I'm going to just poke around that room for a little bit and see if everything's where it should be.
Okay.
Okay, that's a nice roll. 5, a 2, and a 13.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. How do I keep forgetting what the hell perception is?
Perception, cleverness, intuition.
Yeah.
Okay, I missed by 1, and I got 3 points, so there we go. So
Okay,
I
so
make
you
whatever.
made it by 2. You made it, yeah? Okay. As you go down with your face to look below the bed, and you find the his rucksack is or backpack is under the bed and in the middle there and slightly open.
Oh, well, would I know what Detroit has with him? I can make an assessment, can't I?
You can try that. So you get.
I make an inventory and I'll ask him myself.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll just let the hotel keeper know that describe the girl to him.
I told her she shouldn't come back here. Damn girl. Detroit will go through his things and we'll find that he's missing a book that he had with him, with notes.
Yeah. What book?
Well, this was my research on prior expeditions.
That's not good. This is he snuck in right at she pretended to be one of the maids. Huh.
Well, she was one of the maids till
Maybe that maybe that helped. Obviously,
couple of weeks ago.
I'm not the best when it comes to these sort of things. I'm more about combat. When it's like figuring out who has
Oh,
taken what, I don't have a good eye for that, sadly.
She's been smitten by the leader of the wolves lately, and I discovered her stealing, so I sent her away.
Huh.
young love. It's such a beautiful thing. Oh well. Is there any?
Not really in this
Would you have any
case.
suggestions on how to keep this?
What?
Obviously, the combat training didn't teach you facetiousness.
Oh
Then
yeah.
I say,
Yeah.
hey,
True,
is
true.
there any
Out of character. My character is pretty young.
Is
after
there any
the...
I ask him if there's anything anything we can do to uh, or what would be the best course of action to you know, if we needed to get this book back.
Get to the wolves and take it.
Yeah. Storm them with sword and pistol and well, there's no pistols, so
No.
sword and
Show them the thumb.
The thumb?
Yeah, the giant thumb.
it works on orcs.
What? Is that some Trevelyan thing? Show them your giant thumb, and they will run away?
No,
I think I know
no,
what Gruff is talking about here.
inside joke.
Oh, that thumb, right.
Well, if you're searching for the wolves, then you'll find them at the Orc Ear.
Of course, it had to be a bar with orc in the name.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's gonna be a beautiful place.
I'm sure Burkai wants to visit there with his weapon in hand.
Oh yes, filled with lovely women and
You never know. Might be a 5-star establishment. I highly doubt it, but it might be.
Well, if we got to get there, I think we should bring all our stuff with us, just not taking chance anymore.
That is true.
Damn it.
yeah.
I do take my backpack, and so I have all my stuff with me.
Okay. So, do you others do that too?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So, grabbing your stuff.
Yeah, I take only my. Yeah, I take my stuff with me.
Okay. Just checking something. Anyway. Okay. So. So here we have again the map of Hexcare, and you're currently here, where you see the black circle.
I froze. All your videos are froze up for me, so
What?
I can't see shit.
What? I didn't.
It's in
Oh,
it it is in the south western corner of the map of the town. So yeah.
You can't see the map?
okay. No, I think my internet's crapping out again.
Okay.
Well, we are somewhere in the city.
Yeah. Okay. So, how do you want to find the, or rather, we'll give you an explanation where to find it.
Well, we will ask the the intender
Yeah.
to tell us where it is, and also I'll ask what is the law for attacking someone in the. Is there some kind of law here, just in case?
Well, if you're one of the gangs and if you don't attack any one of the citizens, then you're pretty much free to go. I'm not sure. Probably if you as non-gang members attack someone, then that could mean that the gangs band against you,
Oh,
just to make a statement.
we'll let them follow us in the Orkland. Haha.
It's not a bad idea. They might be a
Something-
nice distraction.
Absolutely.
Take off the targets off of our back. I want to see those ruffians deal with the hardships of the Orkland themselves with their small little daggers and
Yes, gang members. Kids.
kids that, you know, kind of a waste of effort. I mean, it could be so much more if they wanted, but I mean,
Hey, I'm gonna try
okay,
to
they might be
restart the
orphans.
hangout.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Then we'll just wait a short moment.
No problems.
Okay.
And I will quickly get something to drink.
Yeah. That takes a
Okay.
good time for that. Are you a little more awake, Sean?
A little bit. I'm here. Yeah, I had to help my father. He's a musician, so I helped him in the last 2 days as a roadie.
Oh.
Okay.
And
Are
we
they-
left. Yeah.
Were the gigs finished late?
No, the one on Saturday was a little bit late, but the one yesterday ended earlier. It was just like when I came home, I didn't want to go to sleep yet. Just the one thing that bothers me, my hand hurts a little bit. So
All right, I'm back.
Okay. So, let's do a streetwise to see
Everyone?
where you end up.
right.
I don't have that.
Yeah, now it would be good to be a rogue.
No, I don't have Streetwise, so I will follow Mario.
I don't think I have streetwise. I think now.
Oh,
What kind of class would that be?
Is it social talents?
Well, social talents. Oh, that's
I think so.
what
Yeah.
does
Or a
does
lore?
okay? Does Gastenwissen count?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
make
yeah.
it.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I think it used to be called something else.
No, Gassenwissen is the right thing.
Okay, I rolled a 9 and I rolled my intelligence, but I have a 1 in Gastenwissen, so I'm taking it off.
Okay.
Intuition, I'm rolling. What the fuck, man? If this would be D&D rules, I have to find my other D20 because this one I got a 20 again.
you're playing too much of 5th edition right now.
Yes, and 33.5. I haven't played Dark Eye
I
in a long while.
I used to turn all my d20s so that when they lie before I rolled them on 20s, so the chances would get lower that they came up with a 20 again.
Oh, is those the die rolling tricks?
Uh,
Those are fun, but yeah, I don't even bother rolling the third one since that's a critical miss, and there's no
yeah.
way I can fix that.
Okay.
I'm completely lost in
Um,
this city. Give me
Yeah.
some orcs to fight, and I can kill that shit. But you put me in a city with a bunch of rogues, I'm gonna be lost.
Chris,
I don't even need the rogues. I'm just gonna be lost.
you wanted to say something?
You succeeded.
Chris, you there?
I got it.
Sorry, but I only got I got, and then you
Yeah, I think he's going through an iron storm or
Why?
something. Oh man, this sucks.
You can write it, Chris, if you hear.
he can hear me. Why am I typing? Anyway.
I put it. I type up here eventually.
Okay.
Yeah. Shit.
Yeah, your
I don't
internet
think this
seems
is
to be
working
really
out
bad.
for me.
What?
He said he doesn't think this is
Yeah,
working out for
it
him.
is. It's terrible.
Okay.
My internet's dead.
Okay.
But I got if anybody can hear me, I got an 8,
Yeah.
a 3, and an 8. So I may be
Okay.
streetwise.
Okay. Now the sound is also better. Okay. Okay, so you make your way through the streets of the city. Firstly, following the line of the of the of the river, and then turning to the great marketplace, where you can see a big building with the sign of the fox. Which this building looks more like a temple with columns and so on.
Oh, okay. I know what that is, but I won't say.
Mario probably will know too.
Would my
That's-
character know? He probably wouldn't, right?
in Thorwall, there's also a Vex
Okay,
temple.
so it's a Vex temple, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Though the one in Thorwall is way smaller, and you usually don't go there at the Thorvalian. This is more, and it's more for the outsiders.
Yes. Out of character, I still think it's pretty cool that Dark Eye has a rogue cleric class. So
Well,
D&D,
okay.
there's like Oli Damara for
true.
Greyhawk. Yeah, and I believe it's Mask for
Yeah, mask.
Forgotten
Yes.
Realms.
Yeah, it's mask. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you go past the temple and go towards the north and come into a shadier part of the town. And
And
there,
Kondar, just as we go there, I just mentioned. Well, it was kind of expected in a town called Fexkar to find a temple of Fex. It's probably not coincidence, but anyway, not that I'm interested in going in a place like that.
That's not where we're going.
Although maybe in a town like that, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get a blessing from Fex, even though it's not necessarily a god I agree with, but still, it's one of the 12. So
Well, Dex can get you out of certain situations. I know
and
that much.
and that's what I mean. Maybe his blessing would be very useful now.
also maybe of interest to Marvio is you come across a couple of gambling sites, which
I do have still my gambling dice. I'm not quite disinterested in that.
I rolled a 9, so I made it. I don't have to. I'm like I
okay,
really
so
want to, but
you're not
you
gripped
know
by
I've got
gambling
stuff to do.
fever.
Would I also roll
Yeah.
because I do like some
No,
gambling myself.
yeah, but you don't have a particular disadvantage.
Okay. So I'm saying, well,
You can go if you want, but
Yeah. I'm a little addicted to gambling.
right. Will probably not be a good idea to go since we need to continue on your mission on our mission anyway.
Yeah,
Let's just continue.
Let's focus.
Yeah, I agree.
While you go through the somewhat shoddy and not very well taken care of city, you notice that everywhere there's people of almost all ages that have some kind of picture on them, some kind of these symbols, like the boy
Tattoo?
had with him. No, like the boy had with the dagger. This
Oh.
this
Kind of a badge.
yeah, kind of like a badge, yeah.
Yeah.
And they keep looking at you and make you more than a little uncomfortable.
Mm.
Okay.
Keep a lookout for pickpockets. I know that much.
I'm gonna be very aware of my purse.
As I presume that
it's
you
it's
are.
inside my jacket by my heart, so you know.
As
It's going
I
to be kind of hard for him to reach into my jacket.
Well, in a role-playing game, they just need to have a high enough skill level.
well, as you are probably walking in close formation, no one seems to get too close to you. And you finally end up at a tavern that seems to fit the description. There's a large black ear painted on the door.
And I'm saying this must be the orc ear.
And outside you can see a couple of young people, maybe up to 15 or something, sitting on a couple of crates next to the entrance and looking at you as you come closer.
Right.
So we're searching. I'm looking to the red-headed maid, if she's there.
She's not sitting outside, at least.
I'll let Mario.
I whisper to
Well-
Gruff. She might be in. She's probably inside, or might not even be here at the moment. But yeah.
Maybe I could ask them to let her out because my room needs cleaning.
I like your humor.
I hope they do too.
Yeah. Well, they might have one.
So,
I look at Mario. You're the one who talks.
Yes, yes. I really don't want to attempt it because I'm more familiar
Well,
on the sea than in a city.
oh, did I get a description of this guy I'm supposed to be looking for? Or, well, I know what the girl looks like, so I'll step in and survey the area looking for her.
as you come closer to the door, the boys outside start to howl like they are imitating wolves.
Oh, trouble.
No, I think we found the wolves.
Mm. And as you enter, you can see that a couple of people have suddenly either daggers in front of them who are sitting around here, or the guy behind the bar who has spiked club lying on his counter.
My character's thinking, well, I'm not. He's not too afraid of these weapons, really. Well, yeah.
I just kind of mentioned to her, like, an aficionado of blunt weapons. You know, we put those spikes on the weapons so that it bites into the armor and just doesn't slide off. Adds way more kinetic to it.
True, true.
What do you
Whatever that
want?
can.
The guy behind the bar, maybe in his 40s or so, has only a vest on, as far as you can see. Blonde, long hair. What do you want?
I glance around, seeing if I can find, seeing if I could see that young lady I was talking to earlier. And I don't. I can say that right here.
Well, we are looking for her. I guess we all saw her get out of the inn.
I must say one thing out of character with role-playing games is it's sometimes so defeating when he says, "I look around to see where and then you roll and I don't."
And I tell him, I don't know, I think I might be interested in a redhead tonight. Mm-hmm.
Redhead. Well, then go over to Young Love, or to yeah, go to the Lutler. There you can have
I
one.
don't.
We don't sell here.
I don't buy. I'm looking to find one myself.
Well,
How about a drink?
sorry, I didn't get the last part.
I said, but in the meantime, I'll have a beer.
You want to drink here?
I might as well. We won't stick out like a sore thumb as much.
He grabs a mug and goes to a keg and pours some in without his eyes leaving you. The whole atmosphere is very silent here. Puts the beer on the counter.
And I drank it.
That would be 5 hallers.
I give him that.
Well,
And then
you know
and I
that's
give him
about-
another 5 and say, I'll have another. And then
I just want to tell you that's about 10 times what you should pay.
Oh. Well, I guess we're in here for a reason, so.
I look at Detroit. Is the book worth that price? At least.
Well, it's my note. I can't exactly put a price tag on.
I think it's
That's what-
worth.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's worth investigating. I mean, if it would be something different. But anyway.
So,
All right. Well, I don't ask for another one then. And then I go and I scan the crowd again. I can do that a second time, can't I?
you can look,
Okay.
but there's no redheads among the people here. You can see that.
I'll get out and look outside. I'll
Okay.
ask. I may ask Borkai or maybe Kandar if they want to come.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Borkai
come
will follow
because
you?
this.
Alright.
Okay, Borkai follows. Then I stay here, just in case if shit hits the fan.
Just want to take a look outside.
All right.
Yeah, I go ahead and I just I obviously see I'm not really welcome here, so I'm going to go ahead and just after I get done with my drink, just step back out and kind of hang around the front and keep an eye out for something, just for anything that might keep an eye out for the girl or someone who looks like they're important or something.
Okay. Well, as far as important goes, the guy behind the counter seemed to be the one they all look to for how to react.
I whisper to Marvio so that nobody hears it that maybe we should just directly ask him. We can maybe make a deal. I mean, these people are always interested in deals.
Okay, well, I look at him and say, well, I've also had a friend of mine had something stolen from him.
Stolen?
A book of some sort.
Laughter will
And
ensue.
I'm wondering. Well. And then I laugh with them.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's a funny matter.
And you've
I was
come here
wondering if,
to...
and I put a ducat down and No, I keep my finger on it, and I was wondering if you could maybe give me any information onto its location.
Oh, maybe I could. What exactly was stolen?
You know what was stolen, man.
I'm
I'm getting a little bit impatient with this guy.
Well, in this city, I only know that much is stolen.
It was your gang.
Was it?
Well, at least somebody fraternizing with your gang.
I
Anyway,
wave him down.
okay, I stop. I'm just getting impatient right now, Mikey.
Excuse my friend here. He's a little bit young. Um, maybe a bit naive. Well, it's just research papers. Of little value to anybody but my friend. A book, mostly his research for studies of, I believe, a cultural study, if I'm not mistaken.
So, what? Paper. Yes, it's
Yeah, primarily paper.
it's a small leather-bound book, will Detroit come, about this size. Uh-huh. Well, I can put my ear to the street. Let's say 5 silver now, and when I give you the merchandise, 5 again.
I go ahead and hand him. I hand him 5 silver. Um, or-
You're being crooked. That's what Gruff is thinking.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Is that he knows exactly.
I tell him.
He probably
I
has
still
the
have-
book somewhere hidden. My character is not saying that, but he has it hidden, and he's just saying, "I'm gonna put my ear to the street," and he's just trying to put the price up. Cutthroats and thieves.
Yeah.
Where do we find?
Well, I know this. I'm not
our-
going to
our
take that many
company-
chances. I
our
mean,
own
I don't really want to.
Right,
Sorry,
right.
but I don't understand you when you're talking at the same time.
Sorry.
Well, we can put these physical ears to
I
the
was
street.
just going to say I understand all of this. I'm just don't really want to fight my way through this part of town. You know what I mean?
You're right. Out of character, you're right.
So,
I'm just. It's
I'm
like we're
trying
kind
to
of
be
like.
as inoffensive as possible.
Yeah, Chris, you're right. I'm just saying. But my character is not going to do a lot about it because, as I said, he's not the streetwise person. So.
So, well,
where should we meet in case you find this piece of merchandise?
that's what I wanted to ask you. Let's say we meet
give
on
them
meet on the marketplace.
Inn we're staying at.
Oh, I don't go in there.
I wonder why. I say sarcastically.
Let's meet on the market.
All right, we'll meet in the market. By which stall or which stand or stool?
You will. I think you can recognize me, can't you? It's not that big of a place. Well, I'll try to get it by.
Yes, well, we came in kind of.
I'll try to get it by tomorrow noon. Yeah.
Okay.
Or maybe the day after that, if I can't find it. But I'll try my best. I promise.
What about tomorrow morning and I give you a whole ducat?
By tomorrow morning. Well, then I would have to cancel my plans for the evening. That's, I would say, 1 ducat 5 silver. And you could make it worth my while.
Ah,
Kondar is getting really
Oh.
impatient. He wants to just take the guy and ram his
I'm
head through the
gonna
wall or
roll
something.
fast talk and say.
You can.
I'm gonna roll
cancel
fast
your plan
talk
for
and
me.
say. Okay, I'm gonna say. What about just 1 ducat and we'll talk, and I'll buy you a beer when I come back through Fix Care. And I roll a 13 for I rolled a 13, a 7, and a 3, so that probably should get it.
Okay.
I have 10 in fast talk.
Well. Um. Well. Let's say. Maybe I find a way to make this sooner. But as long as you're in the city, you will wear our colors.
Oh, now I see where this goes. You are you are a little rat. That's what you are. I'm gonna see how high and mighty you speak once I have this axe rammed in your freaking head.
I'm a
Do
Thor Wally, and I've worn lots of colors in my lifetime.
you mean Horasian?
So which
Martin,
colors are we wearing?
at the moment you're wearing none. So why don't wear ours?
Because we're
Just
not
to make-
interested. We're not gonna stay in this freaking cesspool of a town. And I take out my axe and I take the butt and I ram down on the table. Dumb. And I'm saying, we're gonna offer you a price and you're gonna accept it and you're gonna give us the book. No, I don't even care what he does. And you're gonna give us back the book and we're gonna head out of this town and we won't care about your stupid little gang war bullshit.
He backs away a bit,
I tried to turn this.
and around
I
in
tried
the
to turn this into a. Oh, go ahead.
um,
I'm gonna
in
try and
around-
turn this into a.
around in the room. The people are now not only holding daggers, but some are holding short swords. One has pulls a small crossbow up on his table, and people seem to get a bit itchy.
How many people are there?
At the moment, there's 7 of them.
Okay.
Plus the guy behind the counter.
Yeah. Me outside, I guess I hear Kondar losing his temper.
Yeah, you hear that. And outside you can see that there's, at the corners, there seem to be other youths that occasionally look around the corner with other symbols on them that seem to be having an eye on the situation here.
Do I see what symbols they have?
There's some kind of maybe an otter, or then there's a fox and a crow.
Okay. Look at Borkai, and I think things is getting a little heat. Is eating up. I take my axe.
Okay. Well, he, as he sees that, he draws his saber.
I just calmly say, well, okay, I can pay the 5 extra thalers. Trying to make as light of the situation as possible.
Okay. You can do another fast talk check, just to see if you can
Alright.
diffuse the situation.
Okay. A 13, a 4, a 13, and an 18, so that should do it.
Okay.
Yeah, that does. I've got a 10 in fast talk, and the only thing
Yeah.
that's over is the 18, which is 5. Yeah, correct, which is 14, and so 4. Huh.
Hold back your friend and pay the 1 ducat and 5 silver when we meet again
I
in the morning, and we're fine.
I put back my
I
axe.
kind of just pat him on the head.
I put back my.
I'm sorry about his temper. Uh, Besides, you wouldn't want liability like him wearing your colors anyway, would you?
Well, at least he's big and strong. Makes up for a lot.
True, true. Well, we'll see you tomorrow morning then.
Have a nice day.
Oh, you do too. And then I step out, and I kind of just look at Condor like. I mean, I don't really give him a bad look, just more like a that was kind of stupid. That kind of like you're an idiot smile.
And I just say what? He was. I didn't want to be part of his little crew.
What happened?
Yeah, I lost temper. I apologize, but I thought I could intimidate him, but oh well.
Okay.
The way I see it is that we're going to leave right after we get the book anyway, so
Yeah, but
what would Wes wearing colors do for
I was fine on paying for the book. I knew we gotta do something. I mean, that was his whole shtick. But I didn't want to be part of his little gang because I don't know what
I
kind of.
understand.
Well, the thing is that you don't know if that gang has connections to other cities, and then we'll have to deal with, like, if he says, "Oh, you're part of his gang, you gotta do this and this now," and then whatever shady dealings he asks us to do, we gotta do, and I don't want to do that. So I cannot look my family in my face. I mean, I'm sorry, but
I guess
look,
you're right.
I'm not used. As I said, I'm not used to the city and dealing with these kind of people. I was most of my life on the sea, or at my home in the. I'm used to more Thorwallian things, and Fexcar doesn't feel very Thorwallian to me. So.
Oh, by the way, while waiting outside, I saw that
I
probably
pat him on
two.
the back. Okay, big guy. Let's go. We've got plenty of money. Don't worry about it. We're not going to need it any further north.
It wasn't. You're right. It wasn't really the money I was worried about. I just don't want to have any connections connecting to that because to these guys. And that's why I think we should get out of the city as soon as possible, because eventually either one of these groups is going to drag us into their fold or we're going to end up dead. So either way, I don't want any of those to happen.
By the way, I think the gangs are checking each other very closely because while waiting outside, I saw members of 2 other gangs watching what's going to happen here. I guess if a fight would have occurred, I don't know if they would have joined or something.
I think it would have been more advantageous to them. It would be infighting. They're looking at us, I'm guessing. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't have the book, if I understand correctly.
Oh, we'll get it tomorrow morning.
You think? I think I will tell them how much it may give money to sell wolf pelt in the open market, because I know something about it.
Oh.
Okay. As we're nearing the 2-hour mark again, and
Yeah,
we're just
Bill.
closing a scene, I would think this is a good breaking point.
Yeah, I agree.
Or do you still want to do something?
Well, we have to wait for the book. I think we can't afford to get into more mess than that.
No. I mean, I think my character was already a little bit, but either way, I mean, this is simply my character is not used to all this city stuff, you know, especially not rogues and thieves and stuff. I mean, it's not like he never
You were
dealt
role
with them.
playing. I mean, it was perfect.
Yeah. It's just he's not. He's also doesn't have the longest the most expanded patience. Also because he's younger.
Well, it was a good thing that Gruff. I decided that Gruff get outside because I would have followed, and that guy would have his face broke. I would have rolled at some point my temper, and I would have missed it.
Yep. Eventually, like I should have rolled a temper too, but it was just, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And by seeing us, me and Kondar losing our temper, I'm sure Borkai would have stepped in and.
Oh yeah, the freaking orc! Are you serious? The orc warrior, right? He's totally good.
The orc warrior slaying everyone in orc.
The Horacian rogue, yes, I get it. He's totally cool with that shit.
Okay. Any comments?
It was a fun session. I liked it.
Yeah. Just to make to make the feel of Pexcare, how corrupted it is.
I mean, it is pretty much one of the most corrupted cities in Aventuria. Yeah. I'm pretty sure about that. So it's like in Skyrim, there's also a town like that where it's like. I forgot the name, but what is it? Well, I loved how it started. How the guards.
It's not.
Well, it's the typical, basically the thieves town. That's what it is. It's that trope. So, and it does it really well. So.
Yeah.
Like I liked it how right away they tried to force us into getting in one of the gangs. So. Okay. Yeah. I thought it was a fun session. I'm gonna head out then. So.
Okay. Then see you next week.
Next week, yep. Same time. Talk to you later, guys.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Talk to you later.
I'll